Thank you for joining me. Today's video will take a look at the key principles or root beliefs of Shiite Muslims. Now, Shiite Islam is one of the two major branches of Islam, known as Twelver Shia, or Ithna Ashariya, is the largest branch of Shia Islam. And the term Shia Muslim and Shia often refer to the Twelvers by default. The designation Twelver is derived from the doctrine of believing in 12 divinely ordained leaders, known as the 12 Imams. Twelver Shias are otherwise known as Imami or Jafari. The latter term derives from Jafar as-Sadiq, who is the sixth Shiite Imam, who elaborated the Twelver jurisprudence. Twelver Shia constitute the majority of the population in Iran, 90%, Azerbaijan, 85%, Bahrain, 70%, Iraq, 65%, and Lebanon, also 65% of Muslims. Within Shia Islam, there are five key principles, often referred to as the five roots of Shia Islam, or Usul ad-Din. These principles are considered to be the foundations of the faith, and they are: the first among them is Tawhid. Now, Tawhid is the belief that God is one. He is almighty, and only He is worthy of worship. He is eternal, self-sufficient, omnipotent, omniscient. He has no partner or colleague and is not made of any material substance. He is not confined to a place or governed by time, space, or change. He is not visible and has never been seen. His attributes are not separate from his person. The Quran describes him in the following manner. It says, "Say, He is Allah, the one and only, Allah the eternal, absolute. He begets not, nor is He begotten, and there is none like unto Him." The second principle, Adalat, or divine justice. Shia Muslims believe that Allah, or God, is always right and just. Allah is just and does not do injustice to anyone. He has ordered us to do justice to our fellow creatures, but He Himself treats us with grace. He created us for His worship, so we may attain spiritual perfection and reach near to Him. He has given us freedom of will and choice, and when we choose the right path, we are assured of everlasting happiness and glory by the grace of God. The Quran says, "This is because of the unrighteous deeds which your hands sent on before you, and because Allah is not ever unjust to His servants." The third principle is Nubuwwah, or prophets. The prophets provide guidance from God and should be respected. Allah has been sending His representatives called Nabi, or prophet, and Rasul, or messenger, to show us the straight path. There has been 124,000 prophets and messengers, beginning with Adam a.s. and ending with the Prophet Muhammad a.s. All the prophets are believed to be sinless and infallible. Muhammad is the final prophet. Anyone claiming prophethood after him is considered a liar or an impostor. The fourth principle is Imamate, or authority of the Imams. Allah appointed 12 successors of the Prophet of Islam, called Imams, to lead people to the straight path and preserve the religion of Islam. The first Imam was Ali, son of Abu Talib, and the last one is Al-Mahdi. All Imams are Masum, or infallible, or sinless. Imam Mahdi, the last Imam, is believed to be alive but hidden from our eyes by the order of God. He will reappear to establish God's justice and peace on earth near the end of the world. And the fifth principle, Al-Ma'ad, or Day of Resurrection. Muslims will be resurrected and judged by God. After the reappearance of Imam Mahdi, Qiyamat, the day of resurrection and judgment, will come. All people will die and be resurrected to face the reckoning of their faith and deeds. People with correct belief and good deeds will go to paradise, while those with wrong belief will go to the hell. Believing in the Usul ad-Din is the foremost responsibility of a believer. Neglecting them leads to punishment in hell, and acts of worship are not accepted by Allah. These are collectively the 5 roots or principles of Shi'a Islam. Thank you for joining me, and Assalamu alaikum.